Hey everybody, and welcome back to our next weekly check-in, or our last weekly check-in for September. So we are going to be checking in from the 19th to the 25th, and then the last few days here will go when we do our review for the whole month. It'll just get accounted for there. So, but let's go ahead and pull out our cash envelopes out of our wallet right here. 2, 3, 4. All right. These are the Budget Moms envelopes right here. All right. So then we are going to go ahead and see what transactions we have for this week and get them laid down and figure out what our no spends are. So for groceries, I did a review on my Instagram stories again for our grocery haul for this week. So if you didn't check that out, I'm gonna let y'all know how much it was in here. So we had quite a few unexpected things come up this past week. So we went apple picking with my sister over here on the 19th, and we paid $20 for a really big bag of apples, and the kids just had a ball walking through the fields with all the trees of apples and getting to pick them and eat them as we walked through, and they had a fun-filled, fantastic time. So we did apple picking, so we're just gonna write that down. It's $20, and we had put $8 into savings, and that is the 1s in 5 savings is where that went into. And then our last trip on that Sunday, we went and did our grocery shopping for the week, which we ended up spending, it was $29 and some change, I believe. So we rounded up and it's 30. So, oh, didn't mean to put that line. Aldi's, so $30. And only reason I used our grocery budget for the apples from here is because we are doing really good in our grocery budget, and it's considered food technically. So I just went ahead and pulled it from there. So we have apples and savings on the 19th. All right. And then Aldi's was on that Sunday after. All right, so that is all we have for our groceries. For gas, James filled up his car and I filled up my car. So we filled up both on the 19th. So our gas is yellow. All right, so 19 for my car. James's car was 24, and both of those were on the same day, which was the 19th. All right. All right, so there's those. For personal spending, we have a lot for the 19th. It was a very busy day. So we spent $16 at Top Shelf. So we're gonna write Top Shelf. And that was $16. And then we pulled out the 4 ones that we had in here, put it into our ones savings challenge. And that was $4. And that was on the 25th for the $4 savings, which is today. And then that one was on the 19th. And that's it for the spending. For miscellaneous, we used all $50 for our outing at the apple farm, and we went and had great food, and different things that we did up at the farm or the apple orchard. So we ended up using all $50. So we were on our right outing. So that one is first time it's been used in quite a while, and it was used for a very fun-filled day, and I don't regret it. You know, it was fun. We enjoyed it. It was a lot of family time because me and both of my sisters and all of our family got to go and hang out, let the kids play, run, have some fun, for all of that. And then we also have some miscellaneous from this past week. So James went to Lowe's and he needed to get feel and coil thing, or what is it called? He went and got a few things for the lawn outside to get work done, and he spent $46 there. And our unbudgeted came from our cushion, so that was nice to go ahead and have that. But it was also on the 19th. All right, and then today, my friend popped up and asked if we wanted to hang out, and we were going to go hang out at her house and take the kids outside and let them play. And it ended up raining on us, so we ended up taking them to a bounce theme park thing that's indoors. And so it's called Kangaroo Jacks, and it was $29 and some change, so pretty much $30 that we spent from our cushion in there for today, and the kids enjoyed it. This was just to get in, and we were there. It was $7 for all of the kids, $7 for each kid, and there's 4 of them plus tax and stuff. And I made sure to take like drinks and snack for them, so we didn't have to buy any of that extras while we were there, which is a key thing. As long as they don't have a problem with it, you're fine. And they didn't. So we only had to pay to get in, and we played for over 4 hours, so we got well worth the money for going in there, which is exciting. And then we had our last bill finally clear on Tuesday. It was $192. Was it 23? Yeah. So we had our final bill that finally came out. And a lot of people have asked about for bills that we have that come out later than when we start cash stuffing our envelopes for the next month. I move all of our money into a empty envelope set. That way it's out of the way and I can't mess with it, and it doesn't get lost for the next month. But it does sit there until we need it in the account, so we're not thinking about it's forgetting that we haven't used it. So we had quite a lot going on this week. We have quite a lot on the 19th here that happened. Definitely more days that we had money coming out, but it's all right. So we're going to go ahead and lay down our 3 no spins that we do have. So we still have a trend of Thursdays and Wednesdays that we have no spin on all the way down the month, which is hilarious. So hopefully we'll be all right. So, but let's count how many no spins we have, because my goal for this month was to at least have half of how many days we had, which is 15. So let's see where we're close to it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we only need 2 days of this last few here to reach our 15. So hopefully we can get 2, if not 3 days of no spins. That will be awesome. So when I do my budget results, I will let y'all know if we have some no spends this weekend and this last week before October. But let's go ahead and start budgeting or adding up all of our numbers and seeing how much we should have left in our envelopes. So first up, we're just going to do groceries. Groceries are the purple, so we have 28. Then we have 30 right here, and that should be it. So we spent $58, which is not bad for a whole week for groceries, even with the apples. And I ended up turning a lot of the apples that we got into apple butters because the kids dropped most of them out of the bag after we got home, and I didn't want to lose all of them, so I turned it into apple butter and it tasted delicious. So all right, so last week we had remaining 468. So we're going to take that and subtract the 58 from this week. 58. So we should still have remaining 410 in our grocery budget. And I have 420 wrote down, so we might be off by 10. Unless I did my math wrong, which is possible. So it's possible. All right, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 50, 20, 40, 60. Okay, so I need to adjust this because I messed that up. So minus the 60, 0. So we are good on that. So I have decided that I'm taking $150 of this and going to purchase some more chicken. I want to go ahead and purchase that before the sale ends. So I will take 155 of this and put towards that, and most likely we'll only spend a few more bucks for the last few days of the month, because I don't think that we need too much of what I have listed. Like, I've already wrote out the last week's grocery menu, and I don't think there was too much more. So we need to change this to 110. So maybe another $20, $25 the last few days for the rest of the week. And whatever is left, I will be putting in sinking funds. So 150 guaranteed going towards some meat to restock that. So, and about 20. So we're going to have at least 200 and something to put in our sinking funds, which I'm really excited about. So there's that. So groceries is checked in for. It's 410. All right, next up, we are going to be looking at gas. Let's check off our purple so we know we've done it. All right, so we had 2 transactions, 19 plus 24. So we spent $43 this week in our gas budget. And we ended up with 70 last week, so we still have remaining $27 for the last few days of the month, and we'll start a new budget. So not too bad for that. I do know I may need to fill up, and hopefully James will still be good, hopefully. But anyways, but we do gas on a card, and we don't pull it out, just to make it a little more convenient at the gas station. So there's that. Next up, our next category that we like to check in for is my personal spending, which we spent $16 here and then $4 in the savings. So that is a total of $20 that we spent this week, which is way more than I normally spend in my personal, but it is all right. So last week we had 30, this week was 20, which means we should still have $10, in which we do. And I'm hoping not to spend this, and I'm thinking about putting this with next month's and purchasing the Budget Moms Filofax when Filofax releases it in October sometime. So I'm excited for that. It's really cute. If y'all don't follow the Budget Mom, I highly recommend it. All right, so let's check off those. All right, so dining out or our miscellaneous, we used all $50, which is the first time in quite a few months that we've actually even touched it, which is okay. We have it there for anything that pops up, like the outing that we had for apple picking, unexpected expenses, and it's all right. So let's just pull this out and show y'all there's nothing in it. That one is completely wiped out. So we spent $50 and we have nothing remaining, which is fine. All right, and then our last one is unbudgeted, and this is the first month in, like, let's see, June. So May is when we had our last one. So we've went about 3 months before finally getting some, and it's at the end of the month. We used our miscellaneous up, so we had to kind of go into it, which is fine because we do have our cushion that we've been building up to help fund that and not have to actually go into our savings. So 46 here and 30 from today. So $76 is how much we spent of our cushion. So we are now negative $76 unbudgeted. All right, so that is our week for our last weekly check-in. So the 26th through the 30th will go towards our review or our results video. So if you want to know how the month ends with all of our expenses for the last week or last few days of the month, do check out my results video that will be coming out probably, let's see, around the first week of October, or probably the second week. So I'll have time to close out everything and get it ready to go. But that is all we are doing in this video. I really hope that y'all enjoyed watching me do my weekly check-in and see that we had a crazy week. All of these expenses in 1 week, which is a lot. It is a lot. Anyways, so, but we did save $12 this week from our 5s and 1s. So that is awesome. But I can't wait to catch y'all in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit a big thumbs up down below. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye bye now.